Good morning, dear students. How are you all? So, dear student, in the very first video of the week of class 9, we will talk about the separation of homogeneous mixture. And as you know, that homogeneous mixture where the solute and solvent mix properly, uniformly. So, that separation we will talk and we will do it by the distillation. Sorry, this one, distillation, and we will talk about that one. First of all, what is a distillation? Distillation is a technique by which after heating the mixture of volatile and non-volatile liquids can be separated. Non-volatile means one liquid which has high boiling point, that will also vaporize, but that will take lots of time in vaporizing. So but one liquid will vaporize at less time, at less boiling point. So you can see here the definition is given, the process of heating. So heating is important. Every time in the distillation we have to heat the instrument in which we are performing the distillation, the heating the mixture of non volatile solid, okay, or liquid and a volatile liquid to form vapor. It is essential that why you are heating that one, you are heating that one to change this into the vapor, and then again you have to condense this vapor into liquid by cooling. How the condensing process would occur? By cooling. So it is important. First of all, you have to heat that one for forming the vapor, and then after you have to cool it so that the vapor will condense and it will give you the liquid. Okay na? So that is the distillation. Now you can see here on a large scale how the distillation is actually occur. Distillation is a word. Why it is famous? Because the water, saline water means salty water, that water is free from the salt, and that it is actually called as a name distilled water. Okay na, that has prepared by the method of distillation, that's why the name is distilled water. Okay na, dear students. So now you can see distillation, where the distillation can be used. Distillation can be used to separate two liquids, okay na, two liquids, three liquids, but I have taken only two liquids that we can use to separate. Distillation can be used to separate, but you have to understand that the difference in the boiling point 25 degrees C. If the difference in the boiling point is more than 25 degrees C, then we can use the distillation. If it is less than that one, if it is less than 25 degrees C, we cannot perform the distillation, then we have to go for the fractional distillation. Okay, dear student. So one example you can see here, the benzene which has 353 and aniline which has 457. So if you will subtract these two, you will get more than 25 degrees C. So in this technique distillation process can occur. Okay, dear student. So now we will see the slide. Here you can see distillation, the definition was there, and then after this one. Okay, now we will move towards the next slide. Okay, you can see the procedure, how the distillation will work. Okay na, you can see here distillation is, we have to read first of all. Okay, in the process of distillation a round bottom flask is used which is known as distillation flask. Let me show you here. This is a round bottom flask. Okay na, round bottom flask, and in this one I will take the material what I have to separate. In earlier cases you have seen that benzene or aniline has been given, so you can take the mixture of that too, and here you will take this into the distillation flask, and round bottom flask is known as distillation flask. In general in the laboratory it is also known by this one, RV flask. Okay na, the three name you can write: RV flask, distillation flask, and round bottom flask, distillation flask. Okay na, these two. RB flask in short, round bottom, RB is the short one. Okay na. Next one, When the mixture of non-volatile solid or liquid in volatile liquid is heated in the distillation flask, liquid forms vapor. Okay, na? You should know. I will show you later on the picture, but you can see right now I have a mixture of the two liquids, and if I will heat that one, what will happen? One which is having the less boiling point, that will vaporize, okay na, leaving that liquid which have more boiling point. Okay na, so that you have understood. These vapor are condensed through water condenser. How? I will show you the diagram and you will understand. Okay na, dear student. You can see this one is a water condenser. What is water condenser? Is a long glass tube surrounded by water jacket with inlet or outlet for water. Now I am reading this one, but I will show you this picture, then I will come again on this one. So you can see this is a picture of the distillation technique. Okay na, here I will indicate you, this is the thermometer. Why thermometer is used? Because thermometer can measure the boiling point of the two liquid. When it will go at this temperature, you will see that the one liquid will start vaporizing, means it will indicate that thermometer will indicate, and we will take precautionary action. We will start giving less amount of heat. So thermometer work is that one, and also it will measure the boiling point of the two liquids. Okay, here this one is RV flask. Here it has taken acetone vapor. Okay na, acetone or maybe water they have taken. Here you can see water outlet is there, and this one is distillation flask, mixture of acetone and water. Tripod, on tripod stand you will keep. Burner is this one, and this is known as Liebig's condenser. Okay na, Liebig's condenser. And here this one is a delivery tube. Why delivery tube? Because the acetone vapor will come from this delivery tube. Okay na, vapor from where vapor will go? Vapor will go from this delivery tube into the receiving flask. This one is a receiving flask. Okay na. And here this one, after vapor when condense it will come, so it will condense and it will collected here in this conical flask. Okay na, so you have understood. Water outlet is there, and here you can see here there is water in form of tap. Why it is water in form of tap? Tap means one tap would be there, the cold water will go into that one, and water outlet is connected into the basin. Okay, that means hot water will fall into that basin. Why it is being why it has done like that one? Because water vapor acetone vapor will come, and the condenser outer surface will become cold. If the condenser outer surface will become cold, that means acetone vapor will stick onto that one, and it will change into the liquid. So our aim is to provide two uh, things. That one is water outlet and water inlet in this one, and that one is available in the Liebig's condenser. Okay, dear student, so that is one of the thing you should know, that like this arrangement we can perform our distillation procedure. Simple it is. You can take a mixture of acetone plus water into this one. You will start giving heat to that one, and then after you will see that at the temperature boiling point of acetone will start vaporizing. It will come from this way, but it is in the vapor form. So water inlet is there, cold water is there, that one is cooling this surface, outer surface of Liebig's condenser, and that acetone vapor will condense. And if the acetone vapor will condense, that means it will change into the liquid, and liquid will go into there, and water will remain into this, like this one. Acetone and water can be separated. We will get our two mixers. Okay, dear students, so I hope you have understood. Now you can see this one here, it is given. Yes, in this process of distillation, a round bottom flask is used. which is known as the distillation flasks. We have seen this one, okay na? Okay, now we can see water condenser is a long glass tube. As you had seen in the picture, water condenser was a long glass tube surrounded by water jacket which has inlet and outlet for water. This also you have seen and you have understood the work of that one. Through this inlet cold water entered. You know that thing, why cold water entered? To condense the acetone vapor, okay na? And if it will acetone vapor will condense, then it will change into the liquid, and through the help of the delivery tube it can pass into the that collection chamber, and that collection chamber was the conical flask. This result in the condenser vapor, and this one you can so know that what is Levick's condenser. So that is it for the video. Okay, dear students, so thank you all of you, take care of yourself, thank you.